Hey, what's up, friends? Grant Baldwin here. Welcome to the Speak Aloud podcast. Glad that you're here with us today. I'm super excited about this conversation. We're talking with Dr. Reggie Wright Jr. This guy's been absolutely crushing it. He's been killing it. He joined one of our programs less than a year ago. Is on track to make 6 figures in speaking this year. So this is going to be a great conversation. Excited for this one. So, Doctor, welcome, man. Glad that you're here.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Grateful to be here.
Good. We've had a little technical issues getting to this point, but we're here, man. The show must go on, and we rock and roll with it. That's the life of a speaker. So, first of all, why don't you give us a little bit of context here? Who do you speak to? What do you speak about? How does speaking fit into your world?
Yep. So I speak to educators and students to cultivate the conditions for academic success through character development and social emotional learning principles. So that's talking about setting reachable goals, making responsible decisions, identifying and managing their emotions, effective communication, choosing the right group of peers. We talk about peer influence. So just all the things that really can help a student succeed, or the things that could potentially hinder them from having success. And not just academic success, but we also want them to be successful outside of the academic institution as well. So that's what I talk about.
That's cool, man. Now, again, we got to touch on it here, but like this is all fairly recent for you, right? And so, I kind of teased it there, but I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but you're on track to do 6 figures this year. Like, you're crushing it right now.
Yeah, so my first actual paid gig, it's not my first time speaking, but my first actual paid gig as a professional speaker was mid-February of this year, of 2023.
Okay. And for context sake, yeah, we're recording this early September 2023. So, whatever that is, 7 months or so since your first paid gig. And can you give us any context there? So in 7 months since that first paid gig, like, how many gigs are you doing? Any numbers that you're comfortable sharing with us?
Yeah. So I just cracked 6 figures.
In 7 months.
In 7 months.
That's crazy, man. That's no joke.
In 7 months, yeah. Complete transparency, yeah. And I think there's a couple of things that have helped me. We could touch on that whenever you get ready. But so I just cracked 6 figures. It's the range of how many I'm speaking per month varies. August was my busiest month since I've been speaking, just because of the back to school convocations. Mm-hmm. So just a lot of traveling, a lot of back to school convocations. So I would say August, I did probably around like 8 speakers, maybe August itself.
Yeah.
But I would say on the average, I'm probably averaging around maybe like 1 per week.
Yeah.
I would say around 4 a month.
Are these pretty much all in person? Or are you doing anything virtual right now?
So 90% are in person. I have done about 3 virtual keynotes.
Okay.
3 virtual keynotes. One was with a nonprofit organization that helps with students. Another one was a corporate gig with a company named Zimmer Biomet in the medical industry. So that was one of my corporate speaking engagements. And so
we were talking a little bit earlier, you kind of split time between New Jersey and Atlanta. Are most of the gigs that you're doing fairly local, regional, or are you kind of all over the map right now?
I wouldn't say all over the map, but I would say somewhat regional. So I would say the Northeast primarily, but I have gone out to Texas. So I would say the Northeast and Texas have been the primary places where I've done all of my speaking engagements.
Okay. So we're going to dig into like the nuts and bolts of like what's working, how have you, had that level of success in, a short 7-month window or so. But let's go back and kind of talk through like how did we get to this point? So what was your background? What were you doing professionally prior to getting into speaking?
Yeah, so my first professional occupation was professional basketball player out of college. Okay. So I played professional basketball in the EuroLeague for a number of years. Transitioned from that into law enforcement space, and actually was a patrol officer for a number of years, and then transitioned into the classroom, teaching a character development curriculum to middle school students. So that's pretty much what I was doing in terms of like 9 to 5. But in addition to that, I also have a real estate investment company where I'm the property manager of. So I wear a lot of hats.